So we're at 155 West Main Street in Bedford, and we help people with Medicare, Marketplace, health insurance options all through the year.
And there is a lot to think about, not just during open enrollment. Tell me a bit about what type of folks you see coming through your door or you go out to see.
Absolutely. So people are always turning 65, but people are also moving new to the area. A lot of times we're helping them get insurance coverage, or a situation changes. Maybe they get married or a spouse passes away, and we're here for those people all year.
And the great thing about the KID team is that you're here for the folks locally. You see these folks out in the community, you take care of them, and basically you don't get any money from folks walking through the door. You're just there to take care of their needs and find the right plan for them.
Absolutely. We are local insurance agents. We only get paid through the insurance companies, so no one ever pays for our services. We are local. We live here, we work here, and it's not just about finding the best plan. It really is the right plan, because everybody's needs are different. Doctors, medications, budget, all of those things vary so much.
And I can imagine that people's needs change as well, depending on illnesses or moving. What do you do in those cases?
Absolutely. So when someone comes in to talk to us, we're going to listen to what they're saying, what the need is, what's changed. We're going to see if they qualify for a special enrollment period, if there's some kind of assistance we can get them, or what kind of resources we have.
And there's a lot to think about when it comes to insurance, and open enrollment is not quite here, but you guys are on top of it all, and you know what's changing and how that relates to each person.
Absolutely. When we enroll somebody into a plan, that's just the beginning of the relationship. Things are going to come up, things are going to change through the year. Maybe a claim gets denied or a prescription changes.
And what's the difference between going to the KID team versus calling an insurance provider?
Absolutely. It's really what happens after the enrollment, because you could enroll yourself. Anyone could help you enroll, but it's what comes after that. When you call us, we're going to pick up the phone or call you back. You're going to know exactly who's on the other end of the phone, and you're not explaining things from the beginning. We know you and we know your situation, and that's the biggest difference.
And speaking of which, too, do I need to do any homework before I call you or come into your office in order for you to get the right information from me?
You don't have to do any homework. You can bring us what you know. We're going to teach you, and you're going to feel confident about your decision when you leave working with us. But, some things that would be helpful, if you could bring a list of your prescription medicines, a list of your doctors. Let us know a little bit about your lifestyle. Do you travel out of state for care? Do you have a beach house? Those kind of things are going to help us help you.
And what are some of the biggest mistakes you find that people make when it comes to insurance?
I think one of the biggest and most costly mistakes that people make is when they're turning 65. So it's so much information, it's overwhelming, you're getting inundated with calls and mail. So some people take A and B Medicare because they feel like they need to, they have to, they don't want to get penalized. And if they're working or their spouse is working and they're on that insurance plan and the employer has over 20 employees, they don't need to pay that $202.90 a month for Medicare Part B. So when they come to us a few years later, they've been paying for Part B for years and they didn't really have to. On the flip side of that is some people do have to take it. If they're working for a small employer, they may need to take Medicare A and B, and maybe they didn't get around to it, or they didn't take it and didn't know, and there's lifetime penalties.
You see folks with Medicaid, you see folks with Medicare, you help everyone.
Absolutely. We do a lot of Medicaid help here. Actually, if you enroll on the Virginia Marketplace right now and you're under a certain threshold, your application is automatically going to go to the Department of Social Services. So we have a great relationship with Social Services. And if we recognize that maybe you qualify for Medicaid or some kind of assistance that you're not getting, we're definitely going to help you get signed up for that too.
And you also help them think of whether they need to have something as a secondary insurance. There's a lot to think about, a lot to cover, and when it comes to prescription drugs, things change a lot.
Yeah, and there's just not a one-size-fits-all.
And so where can folks find more information?
Yeah, so we have two locations. We're at 155 West Main Street, Bedford. We're also at 2155 Magnolia Avenue in Buena Vista. So we've got two locations, a couple agents working to serve you. Our phone number is the same for both locations. It's 540-570-1213. And you can also find us online at kidteamins.com.
And why choose the Kid Team?
We're local. You're going to see us out in the community. We're at your church. We're in the grocery store, and you're going to know who you're talking to on the other end of that phone, and you're going to have somebody you can trust.
And if you need help navigating your health insurance options, reach out to the award-winning Kid Team with 2 convenient locations serving our area and the option to meet with you. They make finding the right coverage simple. Give them a call at 540-570-1213. Find them on Facebook or learn more online at thekidteamins.com.